Okay, we'll give a little demonstration on induction heating. And I'm going to do two things here. One is I'm going to simulate a tsunami. And what happens when the water rushes out and rushes back in. And after that, I'm going to make my oatmeal, and I'll show you how quick this induction plate heats up. So I use it to heat my water because it's faster than a microwave, it's faster than the stove. So this is the water I'm going to use for the oatmeal. I'm going to pour it in here. Right now it's off, nothing's on. Everything is off. So in the tsunami, the water is going to rush to one side. Alright? It's going to rush to one side. Kind of like in Tampa Bay, when Tampa Bay emptied out during Hurricane Irma, September 10th and 11th. So, here, watch this. Watch it rush to the left side. You see? So if that was land, it just doesn't flow back nice and slow. It slams into where it was. Watch it again. See? Okay. That's the end of that demo. Second demo, making the oatmeal. Got my oatmeal all ready to go in. When this thing boils, I'll show you how quick it makes it. I'm going to turn it on to sear. And now it's going to go on. You can hear the fan motors going. And it does it by magnets, because it has a magnetic field and it causes heat. You can look it up, induction heating and how it came about. So you can time it too. I'm sure you got watches for when it started, and you're going to see it starting to boil in the center. And so why I gave the demo of the tsunami, because the first tsunami that we had, I don't know, I think it was early 2000s, something like that. When the water came back rushing in, it just wiped out everything for miles inland. When that happened, the force was so great that it caused the earth to tilt on its axis, and we also lost, I think it was like a second in time. So now the earth, you see it's starting to boil. The earth is, say, it's on its axis this way. So now when the tsunami happened, it tilted it just a little bit. So that is another reason why we are in a different weather pattern. It's not really global warming. Also, about a week and a half ago, right before Hurricane Irma, we had a huge solar flare that also affects everything that happens on the earth. So don't play into the man is making the global warming. Okay, just don't do it. All right, we're boiling now, and that was pretty quick, right? So I'm gonna throw this in. I'm gonna start stirring. And it cooks pretty quick. And usually this, like the instructions say, about 5 minutes. You can do your timer there. I'm not timing it. You guys got watches. So yeah, my power came on, let's see, today's the 13th. It came on Tuesday about 6 a.m. So that's another thing too. When we have our electric on and everything is normal, everybody's happy, but then you got the people are saying, oh, we need solar power and we need wind power and we got to get rid of fossil fuel. Well, guess what? There really is no fossil fuel, because there was never enough dinosaurs to make oil for 100 years and a score. It just wasn't enough. The earth produces the oil. The earth produces the natural gas, not dead animal dinosaurs. So you can see this is cooking pretty nice. It's pretty quick. It's easy. So the also, yeah, we're talking about the solar and the wind power. Now, all of these trees came down. They knocked all the power lines down. Now, this would happen even if everything was run on solar and wind power, because once your power line goes down to your house, you got no power. Now, all the companies are going to come around and they're going to start cutting all these limbs down. Now, you think they're cutting them down with solar or a wind chainsaw? No, they're not made. They wouldn't work anyway. You need gasoline. All right? So, solar's got its applications. I'm not knocking solar. I'm not knocking wind. I like all forms of energy, anything new, innovative. But until we get another Albert Einstein to come up with a method to, make these batteries in these cars last longer, more efficient solar panels, we're kind of stuck with using what we have. You got to understand that. They don't make a solar chainsaw. And if they did, I doubt that it's going to last as long as a gasoline chainsaw or have the power of gasoline. So I really don't know if this is cooking any faster than it would in a pot, but supposedly it uses a lot less electricity, and that's where all your environmentalists, not that, I'm an environmentalist also, but I think you're a little extreme, So supposedly this uses less electric. I would say if you're a young couple in your 20s, you just got married, you should probably get an induction, range. Oh, we're heating up. We're done. We're done. It's starting to stick. It's stick. We're good. And that's it. So I hope you liked my 2 demonstrations, and you can leave your comments below. Take care.